Colossians 3:10 says this, "And we have put on the new self, who is being renewed to a true knowledge, according to the image of the one who created him." Knowledge is part of the image-bearing work that we do. What we need to think about when we say a theology of AI, we have to think about what AI does. It takes information and it processes it, and then it delivers decision-making work that it does so that you don't have to. And what I would like to argue is that it is going to rob us of our image-bearing work as Christians. AI wants to take our image-bearing and take all of the world and bear the image of someone else and not our Lord.
Okay, so when we talk about being made in the image of God, there are various aspects of who we are that present that fact, that present that reality. What specifically, and maybe there are different aspects of it, and I'm open to hearing all of it, but what specifically do you find under attack with the use of AI?
For the last, and I would say, and I probably should have ChatGPT'd this little factoid so I would know it for sure, but I'm pretty sure for the last 500 or so years, the church, the Protestant church, has understood the image of God, or what it means to bear God's image, by knowledge, holiness, and righteousness. Colossians 3:10 says this, "And we have put on the new self." This is the part of who we are that is the image-bearing, direct image-bearing work of Christ. The new self, who is being renewed to a true knowledge according to the image of the one who created him. So knowledge is part of the image-bearing work that we do. And holiness and righteousness is found in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 24, where it says, "And put on the new self," again, "which in the likeness of God has been created in righteousness and holiness of the truth." And so truth is bore out, if I can put it that way, through knowledge, holiness, and righteousness. If I can put it this way, our thinking is not neutral. Our thinking is part of our image-bearing work in our knowledge base. What we believe is right and wrong is where we get our understanding of righteousness. And holiness is how you respond in your activity. How do I act in regard to my God? And so if we're talking about how I think, what I think is right and wrong, and how I act, we can see that ChatGPT, and that's just one product of many that are AI-based, is trying to take over that work, and our children will not even realize it. We will realize it because we have spent a lifetime knowing how to develop our critical thinking work, a lifetime trying to develop our sanctification, our knowing what's right and wrong, and then how to respond in our acts accordingly. Because if our faith doesn't have works, then our faith is dead. In other words, if you have faith but you're not holy, then you don't have faith. And so when we have AI instructing us how we ought to think about things and then doing that thinking work for us, if we have AI basically helping our kids know what's right and wrong about the world, when we have AI telling them how to act in this world, what we have is AI trying to hijack image-bearing work.
Homeschool Insights is brought to you by Apologia, BJU Press Homeschool, and CTC Math. Visit the show notes to learn more about these excellent homeschooling resources. And for more encouragement, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast at schoolhouserocked.com.